Hello everyone, and welcome back to another 5-finger review. Today, I'll be taking a closer look at an indie game called For the Warp. It was released in 2019, the same year as Slay the Spire, and was developed by Massive Galaxy Studios in Portugal. This game is available on Steam, Nintendo Switch, and itch.io. In For the Warp, players assume the role of a spaceship captain stranded in space after the nearest warp gate is destroyed, trying to find their way back home with some valuable cargo. Navigating dangerous space filled with enemies, aliens, space stations, asteroid fields and other debris. The journey is made on a map with 8 directional choices. The paths can be blocked, occupied, free, or you can find mystery tiles. The ultimate goal is to reach the next warp gate, at which point you will see a boss. The game employs a classic card battler style gameplay, and fights are done furthering a deck of 10-15 cards for attacking, defending. Special abilities: you can summon drones and they can have card related effects like reshuffling your deck and summoning more cards. Similarly to Slay the Spire and Breachway, players can choose a different playstyle by selecting a different ship. As I was recording this video, I managed to unlock a new ship, which is specializing in shields. The starter ship had more hull, and this one was basically building up its shields to effectively attack. I enjoyed the unique experience it offered, going further than with the initial small spaceship. The game has a similar pacing to other card battler games. You travel, you fight, you try to choose the best route and go as far as you can, unlocking new ships, more powerful cards, mystery artifacts, hidden gates that you can travel through. The goal is to go through all the gates and reach home. Not an easy task at all. In terms of graphics and art style, the game is made with a well-done pixel art, allowing the game to be played on nearly any PC out there. I haven't noticed any issues or problems with the graphics, and as you can see, the backgrounds are rich and well drawn. Some ships might look asymmetrical, but it's interesting to see and discover new designs as you move from system to system. The sound and music effectively complement the game's atmosphere. The ambient sounds set the tone, fight music adds excitement to battles, and exploration is accompanied by an intriguing, mysterious score. While the game lacks voice acting, which might be a small drawback, the rest of the audio elements are top-notch. Normally in similar games you need to choose your path, but here you can often backtrack or need to go back actually to find an item that you can use later on. For example, you can find a hidden warp gate, and to activate it you need to go back and find the part that is missing from it. I must say I enjoyed that part. These games normally force you to choose one path, but here you are more or less free to move around the map and go back and forth if you need to. The only thing that can stop that is the fuel consumption. But you don't need to be afraid. If your ship is running out of fuel, you will send out a distress call, and either somebody is helping you out with a few units of fuel, or somebody comes to attack you. And when you win, you can take their fuel. Exploration is encouraged. A small change that you are not locked into one path, I think it's good, and it adds much to the enjoyment of the game. Fans of Slay the Spire and Breachway will find For the Warp a familiar experience. You can get lost in it, you can play half an hour. It's easy to pump more hours into it, because once you get going, the exploration and discovering new systems is a compelling experience. You may also get frightened sometimes when you see 3 massive ships that are shielded jumping in to battle with you, and you will never know if you will be able to finish them off, or that will be your last battle. It's exciting. You will need to strategize and use all your cards to win, in most cases. Even though it's a pixel game, I found the gameplay exciting and captivating. The only thing I miss is the Android version. I normally play these games while traveling and when I don't have access to PC and console. So, it would be a perfect fit to make it available on Android. The developers recognize this as well, so probably that's the reason why the game is available on Nintendo Switch. But I still hope for an Android release as well. Overall, my enjoyment of the game is not hindered by anything obvious. After a few hours of gameplay, I still enjoyed it. This is something you can come back to and keep it on your desktop and play whenever you are in the mood. It's easy to get into and a joy to play. The game has my recommendation for everyone who like card battler games like Slay the Spire or Breachway, or anyone who just looking to try something new and looking to experience this genre of games. They will probably like it. Thanks very much for stopping by. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up, and see you in the next adventure. Bye bye.